Hey there everyone, Dr. Beth Wetsy here. Today I wanted to talk about how do I keep from gaining weight back. This is something that I hear from women all the time. So gals that do a lot of work, do a lot of effort, they're like, oh, I did this program and it was great. I lost some weight, but then I gained it back and then some. Or I tried this, I did the Whole30, or I did the Weight Watchers, I did whatever it is, right? And oh my gosh, it was helpful, or maybe it was tough because I was really hungry when I was doing it, whatever the story is. But again, you forced your body to go through some process to lose weight. And then all of a sudden, you gain the weight back and then some. I chatted with the gal who she told me, so this is one of the more extreme things that I've heard. She was like, well, I did this program last year. It was last October and I was really excited about it. And I lost 11 pounds in the first month, or in the month of this program. And I was like, what? No. And she was like, no, it was great. 11 pounds. And I was like, okay. I was like, are you okay? Like, how did you feel after that? She's like, well, it was really tough. I was really hungry through it. And, and then within 45 days later after that, she's like, I gained 15. And I was like, yeah, because you stressed your body out big time doing that. And she's like, well, what do you mean? Why wouldn't that be okay? Or why wouldn't that be good? I was like, women's bodies are not designed to gain and lose weight that quickly if you want it to be a lasting result, right? Like, you can do something really quick and dirty to try and drop some pounds, but that doesn't mean that it's going to be something that you're going to be able to keep off. So, and why this is important is because it has to do with our hormones and our bodies and how they function. So I do talk about some of this in my book, The Female Fat Solution, so if you're looking for more detailed stuff, my book has it. My podcast, The Female Health Solution, I dive into more topics and subjects there. So you can always find an expanded version of what I present here. And I've got more videos and stuff on YouTube, but this is something that I want to talk about, whether it be intermittent fasting or carb cycling or anything that you're doing to lose weight. Those are things that I talk about in a positive way. Things like keto, those can be really tough on your body, on your system. So in talking about losing weight though, for women to look at your body and the healthiest way to get weight off and to keep it off, it's important that you're looking at what your body's doing and where you're at in your cycle and hormones. So this is your cycle and hormones: estrogen, progesterone. Estrogen is more dominant in the first part, progesterone dominant in the second 2 weeks, right? Now, if you've heard, right, so a lot of people have heard, healthy weight loss, you can lose 1 to 2 pounds a week. 2 pounds a week is really good, blah, blah, blah. That's something that you can get off and keep off. And I would mostly agree with that phrase, 2 pounds a week. But you got to keep in mind that it's way easier for the female body to lose muscle mass than it is to lose fat mass. So if you're looking at really having weight loss, you don't just want it, right? Because everything in your body weighs something, right? Bone tissue weighs something. So when you're looking at losing weight, you want it to be, right? Most people are like, I want to lose fat, not muscle, right? Okay. So in doing that, it's really tough to have it be 2 pounds a week. But say you're really nailing it with your nutrition and your exercise and all that other stuff, great. 2 pounds a week, sure. So what that means though is that you got 4 weeks in a month, but the difference for women is that this phase of your cycle here functions very, very differently. So you can't expect the same thing out of your body at this point as over here. That'd be really, really unfair. Now here, your metabolism is going faster, your digestive system is working better, energy is up, all that other stuff. So to lose 2 pounds a month max here, sure, but here, max 1 pound a month. That means that during the month, during about 4 weeks, what's the maximum that you'd be looking at going down? 6 pounds. That's the very top end. For most women, I tell them to focus on 1 pound a week and a half pound here and a half pound here, which means that your total would be 3. A healthy 3 pound. Now, I don't talk about the scale that much, right? But if you're looking at the scale and you're looking at, okay, I'm really wanting to make a difference. I'm really looking at the scale going down. My measurements are going down, all that other good stuff, right? Great. But when you're looking at the progress you're making, 3 pounds is an appropriate amount of shift in weight loss, in fat mass loss, so that you would maintain that progress and not bounce back. If it's faster than this, if it's more than 6, if it's 10 pounds, I'm going to get worried because the female body sees that as a stressor. That just means you're going to have a rebound later. That's hard on your digestive system. That's hard on your metabolism. It's hard on your entire body, right? A lot of times women talk about, oh, I want to lose weight and I want to, look a certain way or something like that. Great. I always think it's good to have a goal, but the bigger underlying thing, though, first to look at is how is your body functioning and how healthy is it? Because if you get all those things functioning better, it's way easier to stay and maintain at a healthy weight. If you're doing something quick and dirty to try and drop pounds, it's going to come back to bite you. It happens every time. Every time. Yes. And then, if you've got adrenal issues or hormone issues or stress or something like that in your life, when you drop weight too quickly, you're going to gain it back and it's going to be that much harder to lose. So I really believe that so many women just don't, you're looking at the wrong thing or you're measuring the wrong thing or you're not thinking about the long-term effect because you're like, oh, I want to lose 5 pounds yesterday. Oh, come on, right? All right, Deb, hi, Deb. Hi there. You can't wait to drop the weight too. You lost 18.9 inches so far. Loving it. Even the scale is slow to move. I look and feel great. Yes, Deb. Oh my gosh. That's exactly what I'm talking about. 18.9 inches. So it's almost 19 inches, right? And how many weeks is this or how many months is this for you, Deb? Right? That you've been working on this. So that's the thing. The scale really hasn't changed for her. Her inches are way different, right? And she looks great and feels great. Like that's the biggest key there. Looking great, feeling great. That's something that you're gonna be able to maintain and keep. That's so exciting. So again, even if you get to the end of the month and you're like, oh, I only lost 2 pounds. Oh, that's nothing. No, that's a big deal. If you're doing the right things and you're losing inches and you have tons of energy and you feel amazing, holy crap, 3 months. See? This is what I'm talking about. Yeah. Right? That made me really pumped, by the way. You still have a hate relationship with your scale and it's been 8 months. Oh, Sheila, yes, got to change that. So I have I work with women on an individual basis in a few different ways, right? I have a 12-week program where I work with women more one-on-one, and then I have a monthly membership, and this is something newer that I opened up that allows women to get some more gentle guidance through. So I can put some information, in below this video where you can either set up a call if you've got questions on any of this for you, and, or if you want to take a look at, that membership program, because that's a great way to start getting some of this guidance in what you're doing to be able to move forward at the right pace for you and your body. Allison, you know all about that rebound. Yes, right? That rebound is really, really terrible. Now let's talk about this because I'm talking about weighing and the scale. And the one thing that you need to focus on when you're focusing on the scale is to do it basically once a month and track at one point each week. Right? So what I mean is that if you weigh yourself here, right? You can't compare your weight here to here. You have a totally different body going on. Your blood volume is different here than it is over here. So to track your real weight doesn't compute. If you're tracking, this is like day 7, right? Because this is days 1, 4, this is days 1, sorry, I drew all over this, might be tough to see. Days 1, 14, and 28. You can weigh yourself at day 1, day 7, day 14, day 21. But compare it to the next month, day 1, day 7, right? Day 7 over here. Compare that to this day 7. That can be a 3-pound difference. Max, right? Like that's what we're talking about. And again, like Deb said, almost 19 inches in 3 months. Holy crap. But yet her scales, but she's like, I look great and I feel great. This is amazing. So it's looking at things very, very differently for the female body, making progress and keeping it, because when that rebound happens, it becomes that much harder the next time. That's 20 pounds since November, but you won it yesterday too. I know, Sheila, right? Everybody wants to, what's your goal? Well, I want to lose 20 pounds. Okay, what's your time frame? Yesterday. I want it gone yesterday. Yeah. Could you do that? Because that would be great. Well, we could, but it's not going to be healthy and it's not going to stay off. And yeah, you're not going to feel good. You're not going to feel good, right? So when I work with women in one of my programs, I make sure that, you're implementing things at an appropriate pace, that your body's going through this shift and change. You're feeling these changes and then you're seeing these results happen at the right timing. Because then I know that you're going to be able to maintain and keep those results. It's not just something that's a flash in the pan or a quick fix. My biggest goal is to educate and promote women's health. I educate women on things that they can do to get healthier and stay healthier. So I wanted to touch on that because I've had a lot of women talk about, the weight loss or wanting to lose like 10 pounds really quickly. And I'm like, ooh, please don't. Like, ignore the scale, ignore what that says, focus on you, focus on how you're feeling, and it will be a completely different result when you're looking at your body in a different way. And again, don't measure week to week, don't weigh week to week, do it like day 7 here to day 7 here. Very, very important. Day 7 here, just because you have the same body roughly here versus here, not here versus here. Your body changes so much. Yes. And really focusing on the appropriate things for your system. So I'll put some links below. If you guys have questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. Other than that, have a great night. Yeah. And if you guys have any other questions on, this stuff for women or what's the appropriate timing, please let me know. Because I know there's a lot of info out there and it can be really hard to kind of sift through and figure out what's right for you. All right. That's what I got for you. See you later.